Have you noticed your Kia Telluride running perfectly, yet you just received a mysterious notice in the mail about an emissions campaign? This silent issue won't leave you stranded on the side of the road, but it could definitely stop you from renewing your vehicle registration if you live in certain states. Stick around to find out why this invisible software fix is mandatory for some owners and exactly what it will cost you. If you are a Telluride owner, you likely love how smooth and reliable the 3.8-litre V6 feels. From behind the wheel, everything probably feels completely normal. You aren't hearing any strange knocks, you aren't seeing smoke from the tailpipe, and your fuel economy hasn't suddenly tanked. That's because this isn't a mechanical breakdown or a part that's physically snapping in half. Instead, it's a logic problem hidden deep inside your car's computer. Most drivers only realize there is an issue when they open their mail or visit a dealership for a routine oil change. The technician might mention a voluntary emissions service campaign called SC357. This can be confusing because we usually associate campaigns or recalls with safety hazards or engine failures. In this case, the frustration isn't about how the car drives. It's about the paperwork and the potential for a failed status at your next state inspection. This specific software update covers a wide range of vehicles. It applies to the Kia Telluride from the 2020 model year all the way through the 2025 model year. Specifically, it targets vehicles equipped with the Lambda 2 3.8-litre GDI engine produced between early 2019 and late 2024. If you have one of these popular SUVs, there is a very high probability that your vehicle is on the list. The root cause comes down to the Engine Control Unit, or ECU. Think of the ECU as the brain of your engine. It constantly calculates exactly how much fuel to spray and when to spark the cylinders based on the temperature outside, how hard you're hitting the gas, and the altitude where you're driving. Kia discovered that the original factory logic, or the programming in that brain, wasn't quite aggressive enough at keeping emissions low during very specific driving conditions. Under these certain environmental or engine load scenarios, the engine might release more pollutants than federal and California regulations allow. Because modern emissions standards are so incredibly tight, even a tiny deviation in how the engine handles a specific load can put the car out of compliance. By updating the software, Kia is essentially giving the engine a more efficient set of instructions to follow so it stays within those legal limits. While this is mostly a proactive update, it can actually prevent some diagnostic headaches down the road. In some instances, the old suboptimal software logic could lead to a false check engine light. You might see codes related to the catalytic converter or oxygen sensors, even if those parts are physically healthy. By flashing the new software, the ECU becomes more accurate, which helps prevent these misleading warning lights from popping up and ruining your weekend. The repair itself is straightforward, but requires a trip to the dealer. This is a software-only fix. A technician will hook your Telluride up to the Kia diagnostic system, often called the KDS, and perform an ECU ROM upgrade. They aren't turning wrenches or replacing sensors. They are simply flashing the computer with the latest version of the engine's operating system. When you look at owner discussions on Reddit or dedicated Telluride forums, the reaction is usually a mix of relief and minor annoyance. Many owners report that they didn't even know the update was performed until they saw it on their final service receipt. Some owners in California have noted that the dealer handed them a physical proof of correction card. This card is vital because, without it, the DMV might block your registration renewal, assuming your car is out of emissions compliance. One common question owners ask is whether this update will change the car's performance or gas mileage. Based on real-world feedback from drivers who have already had SC357 completed, there is no noticeable difference in how the car accelerates or shifts. The changes are happening at a level that affects chemical output at the tailpipe rather than the seat-of-the-pants feel of the 3.8-litre engine. Let's talk about the cost. Because this is a voluntary emissions service campaign initiated by the manufacturer, the repair is performed free of charge at any authorized Kia dealership. You should not have to pay for the software flash or the labor involved. If you were to take the car to an independent shop, they likely wouldn't have access to the proprietary Kia KDS software files to perform this specific update anyway, so the dealership is your best and only route. Even though the update is free, your time is valuable. A software flash typically takes less than an hour of actual plug-in time, but with check-in and dealership workflow, you should probably budget about 2 hours for the visit. If you had to pay for this out of pocket at an independent shop's labor rate of $95 an hour or a dealership's rate of $145, you'd be looking at a bill of roughly $150 to $200. Thankfully, Kia is covering the tab on this one. If you ignore the notice, the real cost could come later. If you live in a state with strict smog testing, your vehicle might fail its inspection simply because the computer shows an incomplete or outdated emissions profile. This could lead to extra fees for retesting or the headache of a rushed dealer visit right before your tags expire. It's much easier to just schedule the update during your next tire rotation. Have you already had the SC357 update done on your Telluride, and did you notice any change in your fuel economy? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more updates on keeping your vehicle on the road and out of the shop.